Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. We are back in the A2A Comanche series, and obviously we are not going to fly today because as you can see the weather is absolutely trash. We have a winter storm going on. Hello guys, editor version of me here. If you guys like these kind of videos, please make sure you leave a like on the channel, subscribe to the channel. It's totally free, and if you don't like the content later you can always unsubscribe. It really helps the channel grow, and I appreciate you more than you think for those little clicks and subscriptions. So thanks a lot for supporting the channel. So anyway, what I wanted to demo in this video is how the engine start with this ICUE Comanche can change when you have this kind of extreme cold environment going on. So anyway, let's hop in and let's see how things are different today compared to a normal day. So we have 11 knots of wind, so that's not anything crazy. Look at all that snow accumulation, by the way. That looks amazing. By the way, I haven't it's not like I've tested something already and then I'm recording this. This series is supposed to be me exploring this airplane, so this is all we are going to explore it together. So light snow, -11 C. Okay, now when we are starting the engine, since we're not flying, I'm not going to remove the wheel chokes, tie downs and stuff like that. So what we'll do is let's just make sure that our tank selectors are good. Anyway, let me just do it with, okay, looks good. And then let me reset my camera, and what we'll do is I'll just push the mixture to full here, and first thing I want to try is start the engine but with maybe like 3 primes, and then I want to see how things look like. We have a full battery here. What we'll do is get the master switch on, fuel pump on, and then let's just prime maybe like 4 times. I think that's good enough. Now again, what I'm trying to demo here is that the engine will probably have a hard time starting. Now I'm not sure if it will, but we'll find out together. I just wanted to try it out since this kind of extreme weather doesn't happen all the time. By the way, look at that. Our window is fogging up, so I guess it might be a good idea to open this up. Okay, let's so we have primed the engine, we have fuel pump on. Fuel pump does not need to be on for getting the engine on. So let's get the beacon light on and then push the mags to both, and then get the parking brake on, and then let's try to start the engine here. Oh, that took a while to start. You saw that? That took a while to start. Now another thing that you will observe is that the engine start is not normal at all. Look at that. The engine start is not normal. It took a while for the oil pressure to rise, and also you might have observed a lot more vibrations. We are not able to maintain RPM stably, and now suddenly the oil pressure is in yellow, so things don't look very good. And that's the beauty, that's the real beauty of A2A airplanes. I'm gonna kill the engine because that's not a good start at all. Another thing that you might have observed is when we were cranking, I saw quite a bit of voltage drop. I don't think I've seen that kind of voltage drop normally. So anyway, what really happened here is that engine was completely cold. The oil would be very cold as well, so that means when the oil is cold, the viscosity of the oil is really high, so the oil is very thick and it cannot reliably flow through the engine to lubricate the engine, and that's what I guess that's one of the reasons why we had a bad start. So ideally what you would do is you would there should be an engine heater right here. So what we would do is we would turn on the engine heater, and then now if we go outside we should see the engine heater attached. So if I leave the engine heater on for a while, that should heat up the engine, that should kind of bring the oil into the right viscosity range and things, and then we can test out another engine start and see if it does any better in terms of the battery voltage that it drew, and also in terms of the RPM stability that we had. And this makes me so happy. This makes me so happy that A2A A2A as a company with ICUE has been able to capture these kind of small details. And by the way, this bad start that I did is not forgotten, right? The airplane remembers this start, and whatever damage that you might have put on the engine because of an extremely cold start, and on the battery because you had to draw a lot of power from it, all of this is remembered by the airplane that you're flying here. And that's what I've been digging this airplane, man. I love it. I absolutely love it. And it's so much fun actually uploading all of this, having all this exploration happen live in front of you guys. I did not try to start the engine before I jumped in here into the sim. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. Anyway, so the engine heater is attached. Now what I'm not sure about is for how long do I need to do this. So here's what I'm gonna do. Okay, I am going to let the heater run for a while, maybe like 15-20 minutes, and then we'll get back and try to start the same engine and see how it goes. What I'm gonna do is inspect the engine, and we see that our alternator is not working the best. It says that while the alternator is still producing full voltage, it will need replacing soon. Brushes are worn down. Keep an eye on your ammeter, because if your alternator fails in flight and you don't notice it, the first time you notice anything will be when your battery is dead, and in the night flight that is dangerous. Okay, so I think that we should just go ahead and fix our alternator so that none of this causes any problems in our future flight. Obviously we're not flying today, but I just wanted to make sure our airplane is good. By the way, we bought a used airplane in the last episode of the series, and we've done one flight around SBRJ, and we're going to fly more soon. I'm just waiting for some nice weather around my area, and then we'll fly this airplane soon. Anyway, so engine heater is on. I'll see you guys when we heat up the engine, and we'll try to start it again.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Okay, so we are back in the Comanche, and I've been running the heater for roughly, I would say, 30 minutes. So what I'm gonna do now is go ahead, by the way, heater is still connected. So I'll go ahead and get it disconnected here. Make sure it goes away. It does. Okay, and then now I can do my little engine start, and then see how our engine looks like and sounds like. So I'll keep the engine analyzer on, I guess, and let's go full mixture, master, fuel pump, and then do maybe 3 primes because we don't want to flood it. And then fuel pump can come off, and then magnetos to both, rotating beacon, prop is clear, so we'll keep this in the view so that we can see how the engine is starting, and if there's any difference in the smoke color or anything, because that matters too. Okay, let's go ahead and start this thing. Ooh, okay, much better start, not gonna lie. Much better start here. As you can see, the engine is still vibrating, so it's not like we have a very good start, but as you can see, when the engine started, last time the engine started up, our oil pressure wasn't going to green right away. There was this lag where the oil pressure took a while to get to even the green, and then it just suddenly just went to yellow. And these are all symptoms of having a very cold engine and starting a very cold engine without any preheat or anything like that. So yeah, looks like right now it's all healthy. I see the smoke color is also good. You will see that some cylinders are smoking more or less than the others, but that's just normal. I'm not sure if they actually model that animation here, but it looks like they do. The details, man, the details in this airplane is just amazing. So now you remember that at 1000 rpm I was not able to idle it well. So now if I come back down to 1000, the RPM stays pretty good, pretty stable. So that means this is a good start. We see that the oil temperature is now coming up in the green as well. Fuel pressure is good, and our oil pressure is also in the green. So yeah, just wanted to make this video real quick for you guys to emphasize how important it is to take care of your AccuSim airplane, because this thing remembers everything that you do to it, and it will give it back to you with interest. So yeah, have fun flying in this winter storm if you are flying. We are going to definitely do a flight maybe tomorrow when the snow settles out a little bit, and we'll also observe the impact of icing on the Comanche. So yeah, if you're interested in these kind of videos, follow along, like the video, it helps the channel a lot. I've been struggling to get much reach with these A2A videos, but I love making these videos, and I think the first episode did fairly well. Our battery is also now charging up with the alternator. Don't see any problems there. It says 2 minutes to charge. So I'm gonna just leave it on, maybe let the battery fully charge up, and then I will shut it off and we can fly this thing tomorrow. The temperature will still be in the negative, so it'll be a fun flight. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss out. You can also hit the notification bell if you want to be notified. Anyway, that was it for today's video in these extreme temperatures. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Hope you guys have a nice week ahead.